Hey there, everyone. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm mixing it up. I'm going to do a weekly reading for all signs, starting with Aries. So here we go, Aries, for the week of December 9th. Sorry. I started shuffling and one card already came out for you, Aries, and that's the beautiful Ace of Cups. So I'm sure this could mean you meet a new love, but it can also be someone. It's not like you meet them and you're going to instantly fall in love and date and everything. It's the seeds are planted for some sort of new romance. Now, for those of you not looking for a new relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a career. So you get introduced to someone that could then show up later, or you work with that somewhere down the road could help move you into a position that's something you really love, that really aligns with what you want to do. When you see it, you think, oh my God, if I could write my perfect job description, this would be it. Yeah, so the beginning could be, if you are dating, going from dating to really starting to have a strong emotional connection, like true love, not lust, but moving into actual love. The bottom of the Queen of Cups. So in our feelings, you guys are in your feelings this week. Oh, I forgot to mention, of course, on the 12th, which is Thursday, the new full moon in Gemini. Sorry. So she's very caring and giving and empathetic and just a really kind energy. The negative side of her, which I'm not seeing yet, we'll see what the other cards are, is just being giving and open and receptive this week. Maybe not trying to control things, just allow and understand there's going to be a full moon and that we have to go with the flow, right? She's the water queen. Go with the flow. See it as a time of daydreaming and creativity, this Piscean energy, allowing the full moon's effects, sort of those emotional, I'm thinking of the major arcana moon card, emotional feelings, and use them to your advantage. See them as a time of creativity and make the most, capitalize on that. Five of Pentacles. I always turn cards upright and then read them however. This I did, but every once in a while I feel like the cards are like, I'm upside down. So that would be the Five of Pentacles is asking for help or giving help. So some of you may be giving, since it's the holiday season, doing some sort of charity this week or planning it, feeling generous, feeling in that giving mood we're talking about. Another queen. It's interesting. Under this one was the Queen of Pentacles. So lots of that receptive feminine energy. I just saw kids maybe in focus. She's the fire queen though. She's inspired by this full moon. It's kicking you into action, into leadership, into motivating other people as well as yourself. But the motivation behind it is the Queen of Cups, is the Ace of Cups, which is new, positive emotional beginnings, and a feeling of generosity and having enough to go around and share. Where'd I put all the other cards? I love this, Aries. This is really beautiful. Okay, on to the sign of Taurus at 444. Nice. Oops, I still have the other cards on the table. I'll have to update my timestamp. Okay, so Taurus, this is a reading for the week of December 9th. We have a Gemini full moon. on the 12th. Sometimes that comes up for timing, the Hanged Man. So a shift in perception and perspective this week is may serve you well. It could be that someone else has that, which would be great, huh? That's what we want most of the time, is for someone to just see things our way. But at the same time, you can take that as, maybe I can try to see things someone else's way and just see how that, give it a test drive. I know it's hard for us to admit that we're wrong or whatever. Yeah, there's something's going to make you see things in a totally different light. I mean, this is pretty big. And usually the major arcana cards in the tarot are spiritual inner understandings and aha moments, things where we grow spiritually. So this, I'm going to stick with what I just said. This could be a week. This is another major arcana that you just have a shift in perspective. Maybe you become a vegetarian or a vegan. Maybe you stop eating sugar. I mean, I don't know why I'm using food, but that's something common to absolutely everyone. Or maybe you just see someone in a completely different light or a situation. Let's keep reading. Two of Pentacles. So that just means you might be busy this week. When that comes up in sort of practical day-to-day readings, I mean, there may literally be bad weather, stormy weather. You may have to feel like you have to be in several places at once. It's just a lot to juggle, especially as we get towards the holidays. This beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy that appreciates how far she's come, no matter where she is on her path, because she knows it's come from hard work. And with she gains more and more confidence because she's figured something out. And don't get hung up on gender. They've figured out that confidence comes from being able to count on yourself. So if you say you're going to get up early, which I never do, I say it, but I never do. Get up early. That's why I'm an insecure mess. And work out. She does it. They do it. They know they can count on themselves for their actions to meet their ideals, or they can practice what they preach. And so they know that when they say they're going to do something, it's with confidence because they know they'll follow through. And because of that, they've slowly accumulated confidence, wealth, kind of spirituality. They know so you may get deeper into your spiritual practice. You may take up meditating. We are getting towards that New Year's resolution, and especially if you're Sag or Capricorn, this is the solar return time of year. So it's extra powerful for those signs, I think. So you're feeling more confident about when you figure this shift in perspective, that you get it. So the Four of Cups is an offer that you're not even seeing because you're focusing on something else, on these other, you know what I'm getting? I'm not even going to read it straight. What I'm getting is that you appreciate things now that you wouldn't have before because of this switch. So you're appreciating that you have hot running water in your house. You're appreciating that you can feed yourself and your family. You're appreciating, you're not lamenting about not having a fancier car or complaining about how fast your internet is. You're kind of like, oh my God, none of that is important. And by having that really simplistic view of appreciation and not worrying about all the most of the stuff that's irrelevant. You understand the important people in your life and those friendships, and that you have the basic needs and people are happy and healthy. And by being able to have that shift and that appreciation, I think things will open up for you that you never even thought about before. Okay, we are going to move on to the sign of Gemini. I'm writing down the timestamps right now because it's just easier. So, Gemini, thanks for stopping by. We have a full moon in your sign. This is a reading for Gemini for the week of December 9th. We have it's coming out. We had a full moon in your sign. We have it, for Christ's sakes. This is the problem of doing it all together. Gemini, week of December 9th. You have a full moon in your sign on Thursday, December 12th. So go look up your favorite astrologer because I don't know what it means enough to tell you. You got the world. Culmination. So this fits very, the tarot is like, I'll tell you what it means, Jen. It's a culmination and a new beginning, this full moon for you of something major. This is the World card. Now, it doesn't have to be anything bad. It could be that you're graduating now, lots of times in college, whatever. You're getting a degree, you're getting a certificate, you're wrapping up some sort of project, phase in life. You could be moving, it could be a million things. You could be getting married. Something about some phase. Once you're engaged, you're no longer a single person, or what, you know what I mean? Once you're graduated from college, unless you're going into an advanced degree, you're no longer a college student. You're out into the world. I just hit 12-12. So that's for someone. If you move, you no longer let you get it. So something's going to be wrapping up with this full moon. What else do we have? Ooh, the sun. Well, that's pretty nice. That's feeling hopeful. Yeah, I guess because Gemini are air signs, so their thoughts. This full moon's really going to, I'm already seeing it hitting people with new revelations, but deeper spirituality, leveling up when it comes to waking up. So whatever this is, it has been a struggle for the last little bit. You've been like, oh my Lord, I don't think I can keep going. I just don't want to do it. Like, you're so ready for whatever that is that wrapped up. Could be a divorce. Who knows? Could be a pregnancy. Maybe you were just like, oh, I'm so glad the baby's here. I was sick of being pregnant. Or just dealing with, maybe there was a coworker and they're leaving and you knew they were leaving and you're just counting the days. 3 of Cups, this is being with friends, going out. So you're celebrating whatever this is, whatever this win is for you this week. You're just going to go out and celebrate and share the joy with friends. So it's definitely, oh yeah, look at that. And I was upside down. It's done. Whatever thoughts sort of plague you or negativity has plagued you or you've been worrying about, for some reason, you're either just going to make the decision in your brain not to give it any more thought. And once you think about it in the sense that I've been giving that ex significant other, that ex boss, that family member, that former friend, that situation, I keep thinking about it and I'm spending energy on something negative that's serving no purpose. Why am I keeping this alive? Why can't I let go of this? And you're going to actually do the work. You can do some sort of full moon ritual where you write the situation. I don't care. It could be 10 pages. Write it down and then safely burn it or bury it or whatever. So symbolically, you are letting that go and moving forward with this. This is vitality, virility. You could be having really good sex. Something is beautiful, is blooming, and you feel positive and happy and looking forward to things by the end of this week. All right, we're going to go to the sign of Cancer. Hi there, Cancer. It's Jen. This is your tarot reading for the week December 9th. And of note, we have a full moon in Gemini on Thursday, December 12th. So, oops, these are going to come out. There you go. So, at the bottom of the deck, this is showing this Ten of Wands that you've been carrying burdens that really aren't yours to carry. Sometimes this happens. I mean, if you're married, sometimes one of you has to pull more weight for whatever reason, which is totally normal. But this seems like, I'm sorry, I'm looking for my lighter. I want to light this candle, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, you've been, I mean, it could be you. You could have taken on responsibility, trying to be helpful or nice, and now you've gotten to the point where it's just too much. So you're going to look, I love this, the Four of Cups in reverse. You're going to look at that which is not making you happy, that has become a burden and isn't truly necessary, and let it go. You're not going to keep bringing or dealing with things. And I mean, sometimes you have to, but this is lots of times, if you really, really, really think about it, you don't really have to. So I think you're going to get down on that level. Like, what truly is mine to deal with and what can I let go? You have some money cards here, some earth energy. So this could be a new, this could be a new job opportunity, you could be moving, you could be, something about the way you live your daily life changes. So if you think about it, if you get a new job, even if it's in the same company, you could have a different office. Depending on how big the company is, you could be at a different location. So your route may change. Where you get your coffee or your gas may change. The store you pop by on the way home for milk may change. And by that, something about that is going to bring, it's a new opportunity in itself, but I almost feel like that change in routine is where the real opportunity lies, if that makes any sense. Like, I think this energy, this guy, but this type of King of Pentacles energy is a very mature, and this doesn't have to be an age thing. Some people are mature from a very young age, and some people never grow up, like me, for example. So he's very careful with his money. He understands he doesn't need instant gratification. He knows slow and steady wins the race. So you could be employing that, this new beginning. You may know, okay, this is not where I want to end up, but I know this is the seed that will grow into the oak tree, and I have to plant these seeds in order for them to grow to be what I'm ultimately after. And to do that, you may have to make some changes so that it's not, oh, you're walking away from something. So you've been thinking about this for a while, making this change, like something that's been just really not working for you. It's going against your energy, your natural, what you're naturally inclined to. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be people around you just being jerks, but it also has this element of, and this is what I think is happening, of getting in the back door, meeting the right people, right? It's not what you know, it's who you know. And it doesn't have to be negative. I guess it's being clever and understanding how people work and using that your ability to connect with people to your advantage. Whoa. That was weird. I just upgraded my computer and it just went into, what do I want to say? Like sleep mode. So I don't know if the camera just flashed. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is, instead of banging through the front door and demanding something, you're taking your time, like an earth sign, and getting to know people and laying a strong foundation and showing what you can do as an assistant or showing what you can do here and actively taking on more information and being a good player in the workplace and just, capitalizing on the fact that you're a good person and a hard worker and interested. Not everyone understands how to do that. An offer of love, an offer. I feel like this new offer is going to be something that you're really excited about. That's going to elicit a positive emotional response from you. Could be an offer from someone, could be a romantic offer, but as well. Okay, we are going to move on to the sign of Leo. Leo. How are you guys? This is a sign for Leo for the week of December 9th, 2019. Of note, there is a full moon in Gemini on Thursday, December 12th. Well, I guess it depends on where you are in the world. I am U.S. Eastern Time. So let's just, I guess these are going to come out. So this is for Leo, my fellow fire sign. Decision. You got a decision to make. And it has to be a decision you make from facts, not, you have to be careful you're not making an emotional decision, that it's backed up by facts. So you can follow your intuition as fire signs need to do, especially fire signs and water signs, but make sure there are also facts to back it up. Yes. Having to make a decision that not everyone's going to be happy about. And you'd be surprised what people feel like they're entitled to have an opinion about. So something that could be completely only affect you, it could somehow become a problem for someone else. So the Emperor challenges us to basically grow up and say, this is my life, and I'm not making this decision rashly. I mean, they don't know what you've been thinking about or planning. But for me, this is what my decision. And I'm getting a real Seven of Wands energy. And don't let them get you defensive, and you don't have to explain. And if they get pissed, that's about them. And it's very difficult to not let that bother you. Yeah, it's just fair. Yeah, there's going to be a decision made that not everyone's going to be happy about, but it's based on the facts backing up the decision. I got to see what the last card is. Ooh, the Devil, and it was in reverse. So I feel like if you felt chained to someone or something, so this could be, families to ex, child custody, I don't know, something like that, or some sort of contract. I'm laughing. It seems like it's hard to get out of a gym contract, but these are all major arcana, so it's probably something more significant. Wills, all sorts of those things are being settled and released, I think, this month, or it's going that way, or new facts are coming in that is making that the likely outcome will go in your favor. But you have to make some sort of decision. So maybe there's an offer coming in, like a settlement, and maybe you have to, so go with your intuition, but make sure there are facts to back it up. I guess that was a pretty clear, significant message for you guys. This is something big. Okay, I'm going to move on to Virgo. Hey there, Virgo. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I am doing your reading for the week of December 9th, 2019. I don't know why I feel so rushed. I think because I'm not stopping in between each sign. Of note, Virgo, there is a full moon on December 12th, at least I'm U.S. Eastern Time. Full moon in Gemini on December 12th. So full moon weeks are always kind of interesting, the energy. I used to work at a bank a million years ago, and not literally. And I was into astrology and tarot cards then, but it wasn't as easy. Like, you kind of pay attention to the moon, but I usually would sense that people were being, the people were acting differently, and we'd all kind of look at each other and say, I wonder if there's a full moon. So then you would go and kind of figure it out somehow that night or whatever, pay attention. And yep, sure enough. So I don't know. Just expect the unexpected and try to go into it knowing that, yep, it's a full, instead of getting upset about it, going, yep, full moon action. 3 of Wands. So I want to light my candle and I can't find my lighter, but I just noticed a giant box of matches, which have kind of gone, I'll see if I burn my house down, because they kind of like, oh, that was good. One of them kind of went nuts and threw at the top of it and started burning. Dangerous. Okay, pay attention. So, 3 of Wands is getting a bigger perspective, thinking about where you've been, where you're going, what you want to bring into your life. It's also an understanding that if you're going through something somewhat tough, that it may seem like it's always been this way and you're never going to get out of it or break free. But when you start looking at, okay, it's only been 2 years and I've been alive for 30. And so 28 haven't been this way. It doesn't mean these 2 years are going to continue to be for the rest of my life the same way things are now, and trying to get that more balanced perspective. I just saw the Fool card, so I'm going to bring that out. 10 of Pentacles, family, many generations. Yeah, see that broader view of things. Maybe, oh, well, it's the holidays. So maybe you're making plans to get together for the holidays. You're just thinking more about family. You're in connection more with family. Let's see what else is going on. The Hermit, Major Arcana, and you have the Fool card. I feel like you guys really want to it's almost this, and it's very un-Virgo-y like. Well, this is very Virgo, the Hermit. But what you're going in about is wanting to break free. Like, you just want to, it's not run away from it, but be released from the burdens, the everyday burdens. Maybe, yeah, it's weird. It's like you want to go have a Virgo's wild week where you just go and you just aren't thinking about all the details and cleaning the house and whatever, but it's really actually on a bigger scale. Maybe there's something about inheritance here. And because I just, with this Hermit and the Fool together, it's like you want to go on a spiritual journey. You're becoming more spiritual. You want to go to Nepal and study it, like that type of, you're going to plan on going, oh my God, such a Vermonter. You're going to want to plan a retreat. Maybe you want to go to Bali. Maybe, I don't know, or hike the Appalachian Trail or the Pacific Crest Trail or whatever. I don't know. you just kind of, well, that's kind of interesting. I think it's some sort of a retreat maybe, because you want to be able to go somewhere where you can really get to the heart. You really can go within, and you want to challenge yourself, but you want to, but at the same time, if you went somewhere, sort of challenged yourself for some sort of retreat, wellness center, whatever. Yeah. Six of Cups, nostalgia. There's something about family, nostalgia, hometown. Maybe you found out someone's parent growing up or grandparent passed that you used to know when you were a child, and it's just really putting things in perspective. This is what I'm getting. I got this for another sign. Wanting things to be much simpler. Really appreciating the roof over your head, the food on your table, and not in a scarcity way, but that everything else, and having your loved ones, most importantly, that everything else is just gravy. But as long as you have your healthy family and food and shelter, things are pretty freaking great for you. Okay, Libra. How are you, Libra? It's Jen from tarotspirit.net. This is your weekly reading for the week of December 9th, 2019. Of note, there's a full moon in Gemini on the 12th, at least on the east coast of the U.S. So you may want to think about, what do you want to release? What do you want to bring more of into your life? Focus on that, I think. More appreciation, more gratitude, more love, more free time to play and do what you love. Seeing your friends more. Being unburdened, released from some sort of burden is what I'm getting. So the 12th may be a significant day. 5 of Cups, walking away. It's weird. You want to move on and be released from a burden, but there's still this tendency to feel an emotional connection. I think it's because Libras are just so extraordinarily fair. They can almost see both sides so well that there's some codependency. I'm sorry, it comes up every time, Libra, but I'm Libra moon, so hey, Miss Codependent, guilty is charged. So just all I get is check yourself. Just you need to maybe do a ritual this full moon. So write down, I don't know, whatever wants to come out, whatever you are releasing and letting go from the situation you're moving on from, and burning it safely if you can, or burying it, or somehow letting it go, and focus on these two cups and the opportunity that's coming to you with this change. Yeah, new job, definitely new job, new offer, new change in living situation, new change. This is tangible. Whatever you want, if this was in any way situational, boom, it's going to happen. This is a message. So this is definitely the card of getting a job offer, getting into school, getting a loan, some sort of where you will get some sort of message saying, congratulations, or we'd like to extend this offer to you. Ooh, dang. Okay. 10 of Cups, happily ever after. This is really getting down to what's your happily ever after. It may not be marriage and kids, and that's okay. And really trying to figure out what is the most important thing. Is it money, or is it a job that you don't fucking dread going to every day? Is it being with someone? If it's, there's a lot of negative feelings, or having peace and quiet alone and harmony alone. If and when someone else comes in, great, but I don't know what it could be. Having It could be literally anything. But I just challenge the marriage and kids with a picture of this card, because not everyone, my very closest friend from when I was a child, one of them, never got married, never had kids, but's been in a happy relationship for, I don't even know, 25 years. So happy, completely fulfilled, doesn't feel like she's missing out on anything where marriage and kids. So, I mean, it looks different for everyone. Ooh, my God, the wish card. Holy crap. Sorry. This is awesome, Libra. Say yes, take it, move forward, create your own happiness is what I'm really getting. What's this card? Oh my God, a new job. Yes, back to the page. This just highlights the Page of Pentacles. Planting the seeds for a new beginning, a portal, a new phase, a way of life opening up for you. So tangibly, this is, I'm seeing 11:11 too on the clock. Something about your everyday routine will change when this card, that's because it's more tangible, but it could be a new spiritual beginning too. And I really feel that with this change, you're really looking at it philosophically, like setting your intentions, setting your mind, so this full moon could be really important for what am I letting go and what am I bringing in, and how am I going to remain in a sense of gratitude and appreciation moving forward. Ooh, Libra, best reading so far. Okay, Scorpio. How are you, Scorpio? This is a reading for the week of December 9th. 2019, there was a full moon on December 12th, at least in the east coast of the U.S. I didn't look into it any further. In Gemini. So change in thinking. A lot of people are changing their perception, their perspective. However, there's also tangible change with a lot of earth energy. So we'll see what comes up for Scorpio for this week. Let's go. That one. These two. The Chariot on the bottom. Very nice. Really taking action this week, not reaction. So if any, and this is a bigger card, so this could be planning a move, a new job, a new career, a new whatever it is, you're making a decision and actively going towards it. It's not necessarily a reaction. And I'm also getting that it could surprise people, because things may seem like they're going pretty well, and they may even be going pretty well, but for whatever reason, you are inspired. Yeah, Nine of Cups, like what you wish for. Or it could be that there was some sort of thing that didn't go great, and you just decide, I'm going to go out and find my happiness. I'm going to live a happy life. I am going to, some of you, it could be the end of a relationship and you're like, I've always wanted to live in California, and I only stayed here because I went to college here and then met this person, and then we've stayed here, or we moved where they lived because they got a better job and now you're like, no, I am going to change my life to fit what my hopes and dreams and what I've wanted to do. And you're making a plan. Because somewhere in some area of your life, you had gotten off your path. Page of Swords, communication, online things. Maybe you're going to work from home. Maybe you're going to move someplace where location isn't as much, because you won't have as much of a commute. Online business, writing. Let's see what else. A message. That's a message, though. 5 of Pentacles. You're sick of feeling, you're sick of feeling You're sick of feeling lack and you're just surrendering. You're just like, I'm going to do it anyway and just figure it out because I'm not happy doing what I'm doing and trying to scrape by on a job I freaking hate in a place I don't like. I want to work someplace I like or have a career that feeds me. I will downsize. I will move for it, or I'm going to move someplace. Whatever. You see what I mean? And your fear and your worry about money has kept you from doing that in the past. And you're overcoming that and realizing life is too short. And I'm going to do what I'm going to try to, I'm going to create, not try, I'm going to create the life of my dreams. Oh, no, yeah, this Ace of Pentacles over and over again. It's a strong earth energy, even with this full moon in Gemini. I guess we have Capricorn, so new beginnings, new foundations. Your day-to-day life will change. Because, for example, if you get a new job, even if it's at the same, I've had 3 jobs at the place I work, and I've had, well, even changed within jobs, different offices and different buildings, and I would park in different places and I would go different places to eat because of it. So it's not only the new opportunity or the beginning change, but then that change has a completely domino effect because now you start interacting with different people. You start getting your gas at a different place. You may live in a different place. And through that shift, that recalibration in your life, it puts you on a whole new path with whole new different sets of people and interactions and course. Super cool. Really positive, guys. Really, really positive. All right, let's go on to the sign of Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius, my fellow Saggies. This is a reading for the week of December 9th. 2019. Of note, there is a full moon on December 12th in Gemini. So that is, at least for the east coast of the U.S. where I am. Sag. Ooh, whoa. Okay. I'm feeling, just a strong release. Like, yep, it came out. A strong release, a surrender, I am not going to waste my energy. I'm not going to waste my energy trying to change the mind or behavior of someone else because I'm remembering that I can only control myself. And so I'm going to try to influence things by leading by example and knowing I can only control myself. So there's some sort of denial. You're like, oh, I've slipped back into some old habit of trying to control and worrying about what other people think. I'm releasing that and I'm going to lead by example. And if people get on, great. And if not, there's not a damn thing I can do about it. And letting that go. You may be helping with this holiday season, especially this card tends to come out, helping, being charitable. If you can helping people out, really trying to serve. And the wish card. Remembering that you create your own happiness through appreciating what you have and manifesting things by being positive and grateful for everything you have. Not so much for, I want to bring in something, but when you say, oh my God, I have a house over my head. I have clean water without lead in it. I have food in my refrigerator. I have a job. I have people that love me. I just saw 4444 on the counter right when I said that. being grateful for all the things you have. And it just changes everything because you realize how freaking lucky you are and how much you have. You're inspired about something. Oh, Judgment. You're inspired. You're inspiring to other people. You're leading. And again, releasing that need to try to control things. People can have different opinions and it's not going to unsettle you anymore. You're just going to keep moving ahead, and you know, people are allowed to express their opinion. You don't have to take it personally, and you're not. And so I just feel a real like this energy. Oh, what else is in there? Oh, Strength and the Lovers. Being committed to positivity, to improving yourself, and giving this type of energy, just not giving them power, not giving, not, yeah, we give away our power. That's what this Eight of Swords is. We worry so much about what other people think, we give away our power. And if they don't agree with us, somehow it destroys us or stresses us out or puts us in a funk or whatever. And it's like, no, what someone else thinks it does not have power over me. And because of that, you have a lot more energy and positivity because you're not expending energy on negative thinking that gets you nowhere. And thinking of how you can change someone else is just the biggest exercise in futility there is. All right, short and sweet, Sag, just like we like it. Capricorn. Of course, Capricorn, I looked up right at 47 minutes on the dot. You guys are badass. This is your reading for the week of December 9th, 2019. Of note, there is a full moon in Gemini on December 12th, at least if you're on the East Coast of the United States. Can't remember what time. Capricorn. Boy, your influence has been coming out in such positive ways. I guess this Jupiter and Capricorn, I just see lots of earth signs. People really, though, it's like this interesting mix between Saturn and your influence in, hey, you got to work. Like, we have to make money and eat. But, okay, how am I going to do that and be inspired and it being something that I love that helps other people and stuff. So it's really challenging people to not just make money, but definitely make money doing something they love or that has meaning. Whoops, there we go. Finally. Sun. Look at that. Sun. People are happy. Like, I just feel, and I don't know what astrologers would say, but at least this week, this energy of Jupiter being in your sign is just really lighting things up. That fire of Jupiter is really coming through and making you want to have sex. Like, feeling energized and attractive and things like that. It's, whew, Capricorn. Whoa, I just got a very, you guys are very beautiful or something. That Eight of Swords that just came out for Sag. Yeah, it's like that Sag Capricorn energy. I feel it. I see it having a really positive energy. All right, you guys are getting lots of cards. This also came out for Sag or Scorpio. This is Jupiter. I mean, we already talked about it. You do have this water sign. So this is really getting in touch with your feelings, though, as well. Being inspired and feeling more hopeful and more positive. Yes, here's your energy. You're letting go, though, of negative thoughts and spending time and energy and emotions about things that are not important. No longer being a slave to certain tasks that are more habit than helpful, that take time away from this. And you have all this three king cards. So if you're into men, it's raining men. But it can also just be that that, I don't know if it's stereotypical, but that action energy that we assign to masculine energies, that doing, making things happen. It's a active rather than a passive energy. So definitely active. And the Wheel of Fortune. So big changes coming through. Changing of a cycle. Things are turning around. Things are looking up. Things are looking better. You're happier. You have more energy. And you're not sweating the small stuff. You're having some fun. You're doing things. You're getting out. I like that. All right, we're going to go on to the sign of Aquarius. Hi there, Aquarius. How are you? This is a sign. This is a reading for the week of December 9th, 2019. Of note, there is a full moon in Gemini on December 12th. That's Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Time. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. That's what it's called. All right, what's going on, Aquarius? For whatever reason, I'm sure there's an astrological reason, this full moon on the 12th is definitely significant for you guys. So you may be feeling particularly charged by the moon, I guess I want to say, emotionally. And so that's just something to be mindful of, and just think, okay, I'm not going to make any big decisions, especially if it's something I'm emotionally charged about, until next week maybe, or until I'm going to, if I have some sort of offer, I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to say, I'll let you know on Monday. But you can also be, oh my God, this Capricorn energy is strong. Wow. Holy crap. But once you make the decision, you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to get a new job offer. You could get a new job offer, Aquarius, that you have to move for in a relatively short amount of time. And it's freaking you out. But it's wonderful. It's going to feel fast for you, though. This Eight of Wands is messages, new love, new opportunities coming in very fast. But the thing is, because it's actually happening, it's kind of like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. But the thing is, like, you don't feel like you have time to process it. But you've wanted this. This is what you want. So don't self-sabotage and think, oh my God, it's happening so fast, I can't deal with it. Because once you can sort of deal with the moon energy, having all those feelings I was just talking about and worries, this is the opportunity. And this is you in charge, you taking action. You've made this happen. You've wanted this, you've planted the seeds, and it's coming to fruition. And you have a plan. Here's another full moon. You have a plan, a path. You've recalibrated, and you're back on track with this. So this is at least the beginning of some goal you had wanted. So maybe you had gotten off your path and you said, fuck it, I'm just going to apply for this job, or I'm just going to look into moving, or whatever. I'm just going to start. I'm just going to join this gym. I'm just going to start something. I'm going to start taking classes. And this is a whole new phase of life. Like, the universe is giving you a new, fresh start on a path that you very much want to be on. But there's a little bit of fear about letting go because it could be such a significant change. We have some big boys on the table, big girls, big cards. That's how I want to say it. Really cool. Go for it. Go for it, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. It's funny, as I'm getting through the signs, the messages are coming clearer and faster, and I'm seeing the patterns. So it's like it takes my intuition a while to get going. All right, so Pisces, this is a reading for you for the week of December 9th, 2019. Of note, there is a full moon in Gemini on December 12th, U.S. It's Eastern Standard Time. So what's going on for you guys? Sorry, I'm going to wait here a little bit till the cards come out. Five of Cups, walking away, no longer crying over spilt milk or looking. Time to stop looking behind you. Time to move forward. Oh, dear. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's get some more cards here. Okay. So, something's worrying you. Oh, shit. Look at your rising sign, because everyone had a good reading till yours. It's not all terrible, but it's actually excellent, because what I'm getting is it's that sick of your own crap. You're going to get sick of yourself, and you're going to have a couple bad nights, I think, and then you're going to be like, I'm ready for something's going to click in you, and you're going to be able to funnel that energy from just spinning in your mind and getting your emotions and your brain all clogged up and spinning in a circle, and you're going to be able to channel that to move forward with this Knight of Wands. Could be a new love interest, but you're inspired. Something finally kicks you out of that funk. This is maybe someone got you really super defensive, and you really felt backed into a corner and lashed out and are feeling like you fucked up and you made a mistake. And I think that's what all this worry is. Oh my, you're kidding me. This card has come out for pretty much every sign, and the Star. So this is healing. This is a new opportunity, a new job, a new place to live, a new way of living, new living situation, meaning someone is or not is in your home, or is no longer in your home. But it's almost like rock bottom. Like you start going to AA, you start going to therapy and actually getting into it, or you're able to forgive yourself and see this situation as, you know what, this isn't as bad. I make mountains out of molehills, and I allow things. I mean, it's just your Pisces. You guys are just sensitive, and there's an empathetic, but maybe you realize you're focusing so much on how it affects you. Maybe you didn't realize it could be affecting other people as well. But you have some sort of softening and understanding and even accepting responsibility that the whole time you've said it's the devil's fault. It's the devil's fault. It's the devil's fault. And you realize that you are the one chaining yourself to the devil, not the other way around. And taking responsibility. And, oh my God, I mean, this is like, but instead of now, okay, I realize that. Now, oh my God, poor me, I fucked up this whole time. You're like, oh my God, now I know what to do. Now I know how to get happier. And it's a whole new way of living and healing and positivity. And you're actually looking really forward. Things are really actually starting to work out really, really well. And I think what the devil is basically your negative thoughts and learning how to control your mind and anxiety. Three of Swords. It could be a breakup of a relationship, but I can't tell you how many times this card has come out. This is planting the seed for a new beginning, and you're actually looking forward to things and healing, and it's like you see the way forward now. So you're so happy and hopeful because you know what to focus on and you can take action on it. And you didn't know how to take the action before, so it just spun in your head and caused sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety. Woo! Look at that, guys. Have a fantastic week. Take care.